Welcome to the Business Finance Bulletin, episode 297. Welcome again to the latest Business Finance Bulletin. With me, Rob Warlow from Business Loan Services, the commercial finance experts. In this bulletin, CBILS progress and bounce back loans launched, business confidence at all-time lows, and entrepreneurial spirit is still alive and well. We'll start this week's bulletin by taking a look at activity levels under the CBILS scheme. That's the Coronavirus Business Interruption Loan Scheme. Now, every week, UK Finance, which is the umbrella organisation for many of the high street lenders, and also HM Treasury, release activity levels for the previous 7 days. And the latest figures to Tuesday, the 28th of April, have been released. Now, since the scheme has started, total loans out the door in terms of money lent comes to £4.1 billion. In that 7-day period to the 28th of April, total loans out the door was £1.3 billion, which is slightly down on the previous 7 days. In terms of loans approved in that week, well, that amounted to 8,638 loans. In total, since the scheme has started, the total number of loans approved is 25,262, with total applications of 52,807. So that's an approval rate on the face of it of about 48%. However, the figures actually don't include the actual number of declines. This can only include the number of applications that are still in process. So we're not quite true figures as regards the approval rate. Could be higher, could be lower. Now, two big things happened last week, and I released 2 videos about these changes that have taken place. The first one is the fact now that 7 of the main lenders under the CBILS scheme have said that they no longer want forward-looking financial information. In other words, no cash flow forecasts. Now, I had some concerns about that, and again, you can watch that video where I go into a little bit more detail of why you still should be doing cash flow forecasts. Another big change, of course, is the launch of the bounce back scheme. Now, that's going to be launched on Monday the 4th of May, today if you're watching this live. And that scheme, well, it's going to be a bit of a lifeboat for many small businesses. The amounts of £2,000 up to £50,000, and the lenders have promised that it's going to be a very light application form and fast track with money in the bank within a matter of days. Well, let's see how it kind of pans out. It's really asking a lot of the banks, because I'm sure there's going to be a huge number of applications under this scheme, so you may possibly want to wait a couple of days. Now, one thing, kind of concern I've got is really about the level of debt that many businesses are now taking on. You really must be careful, okay? Many businesses I speak to are now currently cash rich, never had so much money in the bank between some of the grants and the furlough money and already accessing the CBILS scheme. You've got to make sure that you forecast it ahead to make sure that in 12 months' time, when these loan repayments kick in, that you can cope with them. So please don't get carried away by all this money that you may now be receiving. Eventually, it's all got to be paid back. Let's move on now to business confidence levels, and perhaps not surprisingly, confidence levels have taken a hit. The latest Lloyds Bank Business Barometer series has revealed that confidence is down to levels not seen since December 2008. And the latest Business Barometer report reports that 74% of business owners are saying that they have seen a significant decline in business activity, with only 10% of them actually seeing some growth. So kind of worrying signs there. Looking forward, what about business optimism as regards growth? Well, Hitachi Capital Business Finance also do regular quarterly reports looking at activity levels. Now, previously, business owners who were saying that they were anticipating growth over the next 12 months have always been bouncing around 34 to 39%. And in fact, the last quarter's report did report 39% of business owners forecasting growth. Well, perhaps not surprisingly, the latest quarterly report shows that confidence level about growth was down to just 14%, so quite a significant fall. More worryingly, 30% of business owners said that they're unlikely to last until much beyond the end of June. I guess sales levels down to uneconomical levels and possibly running out of cash as well. So we can see confidence really has been shot to pieces. So what can you be doing? Well, one of the key things you can be doing, of course, is making sure that you seek advice from your professional team, your accountants, your solicitors. Even if you're really that worried, seek out support from a licensed insolvency practitioner. It's all about now gathering the right people around you who can guide you and support you through these troubling times. Let's finish this bulletin at least on a positive note. Now, the startup competition organiser, The Pitch, has spoken to 2,000 adults about their ideas in starting businesses, and 11% of those people surveyed said that they are thinking about starting a business. So what's driving this sudden urge to become entrepreneurs? Well, the survey revealed that 47% of them said they really wanted to seeking extra money, 26% say they want something to do, and 21% say they now have time on their hands. So great to hear that there are people out there who really want to take that entrepreneurial plunge. Of course, one thing that we can do as other business owners, if you are hearing of somebody who's starting a business, please provide them with support, some ideas, say some mentorship, and just some general encouragement. And if you can as well, perhaps even support them in terms of buying their products or service. Now, perversely, is a really good time to start a business, particularly if you do have times on your hands and you've had that idea for many, many years. Well, now you've got probably the incentive to do it. So well done, and we look forward to supporting you in the future, all you new entrepreneurs. Well, that's it for another bulletin. As ever, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a like and a share. So that's it. Look forward to being with you next time. In the meantime, have a great, successful and profitable week.